Hello, this is Ligia Houben. It's great to connect with you again. Today we'll be talking about a term that is being used a lot now, which is mental overweight. And what do we mean by that? Because when we think about being overweight, we think about our body carrying extra pounds. We even say with a suitcase that has extra weight, when it's weighing more than it's supposed to. So it has like extra weight. With our mind, that also happens. When we carry extra weight, when we carry kind of like a baggage, that is being mentally overweight. What brings that to us? Well, it has to do with our thoughts. It has to do with the way we think. Because if we have toxic thoughts, if we are overanalyzing, if we are thinking about what we didn't do right, in what we made a mistake, if that's the decision, if this is why I do this. So we are overanalyzing things. It's what we call in meditation, in Buddhism, actually, monkey mind. It's always jumping. That monkey doesn't stop. And doesn't stop with thoughts that are not helping us. It's what we call having a mindset which is not empowering. A mindset which is not helpful. How can we change that? Because what happens is, if we have mental overweight, we can have a sense of being unmotivated. We may feel anxious. We may feel depressed. We may have all these sensations of being overwhelmed because it feels heavy. When we, in our mind, we carry heavy thoughts, mental overweight, we feel drained. We feel heavy. It's like we're carrying that baggage. So what can we do about that? The beauty is that we can change it. That's the key here, no? To know that we can change that. So if you think that that's what is happening to you, that you have mental overweight, I'm going to share with you some suggestions that can help you feel lighter and feel happier as well. The first one, and if you have watched other videos of me, if you're following, the messages, I talk about the power of the mind. I talk a lot about the power of our mind, the power of our thoughts. We can always change our thoughts. Just always keep in mind, we may not be able to change an event. We can always change our thoughts. From limiting thoughts, toxic thoughts, to empowering thoughts. That's number one. That's essential. Okay. Now, the types of conversation we have, the type of people we hang with, because we hang out with, because the thing is that they can be toxic. And if you allow toxic conversation to be coming to you, that is going to be feeding your mind, if you allow it, of course, right? However, that can add some extra weight to your mental state. Therefore, you can have mental overweight. What about that desire of being perfect? To be perfect all the time. Perfection is something that many times is not possible. We are not perfect people. We can do perfect things, but sometimes we can't. So it's just to let go of that desire that sometimes we are so rigid with ourselves that we do not enjoy what we are doing because it needs to be perfect. Okay? That adds also an extra baggage, extra weight to your thoughts, to the way you are perceiving things, to your mindset. Because let's keep in mind, when I talk about mindset, having a positive and powerful mindset, it's not that we do not notice that there are obstacles, that there are difficulties. Of course, they are. However, we choose to focus on what we can do. Instead of the obstacles, what can we do to achieve, to overcome what is happening to us? That is the difference. It's just shifting the perspective. The other thing that helps us tremendously is to be grateful. To be grateful for the things we have in our lives. That totally changes the way we think. Because we're going to be replacing that thought with a thought that makes us feel grateful. And finally, smile. Smile. Bring a smile to your face. It's incredible how that can change our mood. That can change our mood. That can bring us uplifting thoughts. And of course, that's going to help you tremendously in just letting go of that mental weight that you may be carrying. Okay? So all those things, you can start making those changes. Practice meditation. Practice yoga. Go for a walk. Those little changes that you start embracing in your life can make a huge difference in the quality of your life. And well, I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. And remember, always remember, your life has meaning.